we have a 25-year warranty that we offer on our products for manufacturer's defects. This warranty is found on our website, and it's a little tricky to find, but if you come up to the search and just type in 25-year warranty, you'll find it right here. So the whole warranty is written out. You can download the file. It does need to be signed, I believe, by your distributor at the time of purchase. So that's one warranty option. With our ColorGuard product, we offer a limited lifetime warranty. We're the only manufacturer, I believe, to offer a performance warranty on a snow retention system. To find the information on this warranty, under snow retention, you would go to ColorGuard and down to limited warranty. From here, it tells you about it, and then you get the links on how to apply for it. It's a pretty simple process. It does require a calculation from the calculator. You fill out an application form. It is a 4-pay warranty. It's $1,500 plus 8% of invoice. You would send the check, the warranty application, drawings, your calculations, which is all listed on this form, to us. We'll come out.
Can I interrupt you 1 second?
Yeah.
The reason that there is a charge for this warranty is we actually do a field inspection of the project. So Shawn or someone from our office, from technical service, will actually fly to the job, coordinate with you to do the inspection, and we tell you in advance what we are going to inspect. We don't want any failed inspections, because then you got to pay another inspection fee. We got to schedule another inspection. Nobody's happy. We tell you what we're going to inspect, and we tell you, make sure these things are right, because this is what we're going to check. And then someone comes out to the site and actually inspects the job to make sure it was installed correctly.
So what Rob's talking about, I just clicked on the link on the website, which is right here. This is everything that we check. You can go through the list as you're doing the job to be sure you're achieving all of the items listed there. And while I say that, every time I've done an inspection, I catch the contractor ahead of time or shortly after, make sure that he knows this. And I've yet to go on, I think I've been on one job where they actually went through and did and made sure all of this before I showed up. It's something you really got to push. If you want the warranty, make sure your guys do it. You know, you give a foreman a sheet like this, oh yeah, we'll do it, and then they don't.
The question is, I'm repeating questions because it's being recorded and it doesn't pick up your voice. The question is, what is the number one reason for failed warranty inspections?
The number one reason our set screws are not tight. Forget about torqued, they're not even tight. Many times I'll show up on a job and they'll be between 50 and 75 inch-pounds.
This is kind of an important question and answer. You remember we talked about the dimple that set screw creates. This is crucial. It creates a mechanical interlock of our clamp and set screw to the panel seam, which directly relates to the holding strength of that clamp. And I think oftentimes an installer gets on the job and they're, oh my God, it's putting a little dimple in here. That's scary, you know. You know how it goes. You throw away the installation instructions. We don't need those. We know how to do this. And that's what we get a lot. And other times, we also just get lazy installers. And we've gone on jobs where set screws weren't even finger tight, let alone register some torque. They're not even, you know, they tighten one and leave the other one loose. We've had that happen on warranty inspections where we've already clued them. We're going to check this, make sure it's right. But what usually happens, the guy we're talking to is in the office, right? And he has his field guys. Joe, did you torqued all those set screws, right? Oh, yes, sir, boss. Sure. And then we go out to the job, and that's what we find.
What is the best way to make sure you have?
Good question. Question is, what's the best way to make sure that you have the proper torque? And a related question is, do I need to go up there with a torque wrench and check every single screw? I'm going to let Shawn answer that.
The answer is no. We want you to periodically check with a torque wrench, but as you're working on a job and you're periodically checking, you get a feel for how much torque do I need? How long do I got to ratchet on the screw gun or the impact? How deep is the set screw into the clamp? You get a pretty good feel for it. You periodically check and go from there. However, as you'll see later on in the afternoon, there is a tool out that is offered by S-5. It's a Panasonic torque-controlled shutoff tool. And this tool can be preset up so that when you're tightening down a clamp, it automatically shuts off when it achieves torque.
If you're using a more normal screw gun, whether it's corded or battery operated, but it has a variable torque setting, you would just use a torque wrench to figure out what is my tool delivering, and then adjust the tool until it's delivering within that right range of 130 to 150 inch-pounds. And you'd install 100, 200 clamps, and then just check and make sure it's still delivering that torque. So it's not as if you've got to go check every set screw on the job. You don't need to do that. But if you install 100 clamps, and then on 101 you check the torque and you find out it's only delivering 40 inch-pounds, well, now you better go back and have a look at some of the others. Yeah, question is, if you're using an impact driver that delivers too much torque beyond that window, is there some danger in that? The only time that I have ever seen real danger, I mean, if you torque it too much, in theory, you could cause permanent bending in the clamp, or in an extreme case, break the clamp. The only time that I've ever seen that happen in practice was when a guy called me and he said, these clamps are breaking at 40 pounds. And I said, man, no way. They get, because we check them usually up to about 200 just to make sure, you know, that our clamp design is not going to break if it's over torqued. Well, it turned out he was torquing it to 40 foot-pounds, which is 40 times 12, right? That's how many inch-pounds, whatever that is, 360 inch-pounds, and they were splitting. But you will not hurt the panel or the clamp if you over-tension to some degree. In fact, on 22 gauge, we upped that torque recommendation to create that dimple, because on 22 gauge on a folded seam, you got a lot of layers in there. We're trying to force a dimple, and 115 to 130 is not enough. So we actually recommend 150 to 180 on 22 gauge. You won't hurt the clamp, and you won't hurt the panel.